Well, the roof is done. Ta-da! However, I can't say that completely, only because I didn't put the drip edge on the edges yet. But as far as it goes, I left myself a lot of overhang. It'll take me 10 minutes to go up there, trim it, and just put the drip edge on while it's there. Drip edge should have went down, but I wanted to get the roof on quick just in case we start getting some pouring rain, because today I believe is Thursday. I'm not positive. And they still don't know what's going on with that stupid storm. You know, last night I'm watching the weather to say it's going to hit the Carolinas, and we were just going to get, you know, lots of rain. Well, that's a good reason to get the roof up, naturally. All right, and then today I had to go back down to Home Depot to pick up some more shingles and more roofing cement and things. And they're saying that it's going to go just a hair east of us, which means we're probably going to get a lot more than just a few inches of rain. Depends on how far east it goes and how big it is. So. But at that point, you know, who knows what's happening at this. So what I did was, by the way, I had to go back to Home Depot because I forgot that the roof is 16.5 by 20. So I ran short a roll, so I had to go pick up another roll. And then you can't believe the cans, because the cans said I should get it close to 75 square feet of roofing, rolled roofing adhesive. And I got nowhere near that, and I wanted to make sure I had enough. I overlapped it, I think I told you, like 7 inches. Don't ask me why 7, I just did 7. It just happened to have fallen in to where I had a 10-inch lip to hang over the back, which is what I wanted. So that worked out well there, and that's where we were at. So I went through 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gallons of that crap, that rolled roofing adhesive, because I wanted to make sure I had plenty on all the ends, because I want no chance of the wind blowing it up, because the wind comes out of the north on us in the wintertime, and that's north, which is almost directly behind me here. So and those trees will be bare, so we kind of get a little bit of a wind. That's why I'm going to put up the wind turbine again. I took it down because I thought we were moving, so I'm going to put it back up. And when I put it up, I'm going to put it on the corner of this garage here, and let the garage work off of the solar. So I'll put up the wind turbine, and I will put up the solar panel. I'll put the solar panel up over here though, because that's where it's going to get most of the sun all the time. And then I'll just run an underground cable, because I have plenty of underground cable. I have no idea how much I got, but it's number 4 gauge, super flex. It's like welding cable. It's super flexible. So just to run that underground to get it over into the inside of this room, so I have a terminal there. I can build a little battery box down underneath there, and not have to worry about it. So, but this is what I was talking about until I get it actually finished off. Maybe you get an idea what I'm talking about here now. See what I did up there? That area, you can't really see it right, but there's a 2x12 going across the roof that way. And it's sitting on the roof. Then I flashed it into the shingles, and now it's there, it's tarred in. The rolled roofing goes over that, so anything coming down will roll into the trap and then come down. However though, what I'm going to do is, as soon as the storm passes, I am going to finish that roof off and take it into that roof. So I'll have more of a steady, you follow, and not just depending on that to where snow, leaves, and everything else will pile up in there. So I'm going to taper that off, but I'm going to wait until after the storm. But meanwhile, the roof is done, so I don't have to worry about that. I may get up there and just put a couple of little I have some little patio blocks. They're thinner than a normal brick. They're about an inch thick and the same size as a brick, but just thinner. And I may just set a couple of those up there on some of the seams once I find out more what's going on with this storm. So just to make sure that the adhesive has enough time to actually settle in, seeing that we haven't got a sunny day to help me do it. So that's where I'm at. So, and I got an extra roll. I actually got 2 rolls for half price, which was great because the wrapping was off it and the corner was chewed up. So I says, you know what, and the guy down there takes care of me, so he says, well, I can give you 50 off. I said, well, then I'll take 2 of the rolls. So I took 2 of them. There was nothing wrong with them, like I say, except for the corner, and a little bit of the edge was chewed up, but seeing that I'm coming over 7 inches, an inch of chewed up edge wasn't going to make a big difference. So as long as the finished edge was clean, and that was clean, so I didn't have to worry about it. So I got an extra roll, and that's where we're at. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these that I have. These are cut-offs from the 2x4, whoops, that when we were doing the walls. I'm going to take those and cut them and put them up there this way. This way, when I run my board, I'll have a lot more to bite into. Plus, it'll help stable that board by giving me more, because I still have to go there. Now, I should have cut it right on, but I just want to get it up there. So all you got to do is just straighten those out because they fit perfect. I'll put a little adhesive in there, and I'll run one of these upright and coming off like an L, and we'll be all set. Or I'll just throw a 2x6 in there and butt it right up against it. Who knows? I'll take care of that when I get to it. But these are all going to go up there like this on the edges. Boom, boom, boom. And gives me a little bit more support. And I got enough of them, and I'm not going to waste them, so I figure I might as well use them up there. But that's where we're at, guys. And then these cylinders, like I say, I get all these cylinders for nothing. So I'm going to have them drop off another few hundred, and I'm going to stack them up underneath here, all right, for just added support. And then I don't have to worry about closing that all in right now. Just stack up the cylinders and maybe put some lattice work or something there for now, I don't know. But as long as I get the cylinders in play, 1, it'll give me more structural support. 2, it'll also help keep the boys from crawling up underneath there and getting stuck. And it'll help with some of the weather getting up underneath there. So I want it to breathe a little bit, but again, I don't want it to start getting, snow and everything else up under there. So those cylinders are going to work well. So I'll get more of those dropped in place. This weekend was actually going to be a weekend where I was going to get a lot of this stuff done. You know what, the weather's been cooperating with me right along, so I mean I can't complain too much if I get a lousy weekend. Alright, we'll get a couple more good days, I'm sure. I got to get that piece done, alright, and I got to get that done. To get that one done, I'm probably going to have to go over to the other side with a ladder. I don't know if I can get up there and hang over and do it. I may be able to. I'll just screw a small piece of 2x4 block to it, so it'll give me something to hold on to, so I can just reach down underneath it and then hit it with the nail gun. So, and then I was going to yank all this out up there, because that's all part of the old roof. But what I'm going to do is, like I say, I'm going to take down some of this. I got the light shining in my eye. This wall's coming down. I'm going to put a support across it. But instead of taking all that out of there, when I was talking with Tom, that came over and helped me with the wrap, he said, you know what, why don't you just put some plywood up there, or OSB, and make that a little storage area. And you know what? that's not a bad idea. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some ply up there, all right, and 1/4 inch or some OSB, whatever, you know, nothing fancy, and just use that for storage. And then the wall will still be down. All this will still be coming down, all right, up to where the wall is. And like I say, I'll run a support across, all right, and we'll be all set. So that's what I'm going to do with that. I just don't know now if I want to. I'm going to throw insulation fiberglass up in there once I'm done. All right. I just don't know if I want to put up the pink board and just tack it up here and not worry about fiberglass. But then again, you know, do I want moisture to get up there, or do I want it to breathe? You know, the fiberglass will let it breathe. I was actually not going to put any insulation up there because the heat will go up and help keep the roof from building up with a lot of snow. So I was thinking about just leaving it alone and just filling in out there with the fiberglass and then close it off, each piece. And that's probably what I'll do, and just leave this open, like I say. This way the heat coming in here will help, you know, heat rises, and hopefully it'll help keep the weight off the roof. So I don't think I'll lose a lot of heat by not having it insulated. So, but we'll see what happens. I'll take it one step at a time. I'll see how strong and how hard that furnace works. If the furnace keeps going on and working hard, well then I'll insulate it. If not, I'm not going to worry about it. The walls I'm going to insulate. I'm going to use some R13 on the walls, staple it in place. I'm going to put OSB across the bottom, 4 foot, and then the top 4 feet, or 3 feet, that's going to be pegboard. Alright, and take it one step at a time. That wall I will probably do the same thing on. 4 foot up with the OSB, and take it the rest of the way up with pegboard. So, but that's it, guys. That's where we're at so far. That's where I'm at. So I'm gonna call it a day, even though I hate to. It's still early. It's probably about 2:30, 3 o'clock. I don't even know if it's that. Let me see. You know, I hate to go in and call it a day too early. Yeah, it's 2:30. I mean, you know, I feel miserable. You know, not so much my health-wise, but you know, I feel cold, damp, sweaty. You know, that type of thing. It's miserable out. I got a little chill, you know, because of the dampness and things. Yeah, but I still have so much more that I can do. It's just getting motivated, you know. That's what's nice about the wife hanging around, because she's here, so she kind of motivates me, if you know what I mean. So, that's one of my trains. That's one of the louder ones. That train there is carrying pink granite. So, there's a quarry. Oh, Jesus, it'll take me about 10 minutes to get to it. If I went by track, probably 5 minutes. But it's actually quite a ways away if you think about it. But they're known for their pink granite, so it gets shipped all over the country. So anyway, that's where we're at. So. And then get some shop lights, get them hung. I'm going to start running the electrical. I'm just going to start running, cutting, running, cutting, and then at that point, you know, get the boxes in, the plugs in, and then I'll worry about tying it in another time, because as long as I got light out here right now, and I got these 2 little boxes that I put here temporarily. So I do have power out here, and then if I want, there's a wire down there that, if you can see it, that white one. That's a hot wire off of switch. So all you gotta do is put a plug on that, and I can use it to turn the lights on and off out here. You know, these little lights up here that I have. So, but anyway, that's it. It's getting there. Yeah. You know, if I was only able to get my ass up, you know, and get out here and put in a day, I'd get a lot more done, you know. I come out here, I do 2-3 hours, and then I kind of just say, okay, that's it for now. And then I gotta watch the storm, because, oh shit, I gotta go start the generator too to make sure that's running, just in case we do get this storm. I think I got 10 gallons of gas, but I also, there's an empty, so I can fill that one, and I got another empty around here, so I'm gonna crank up the generator, see if that'll get working, and then after that, maybe just run to the corner and get some fuel and take it from there. Take it one step at a time. Alright guys, I'm done wasting your time.